Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today from Japan Candy Store, this is the Puccho Gummy Candy, Melon Soda, and Ramune. So, you may or may not recognize the name. Puccho is one of those candies that does get exported from Japan uh, fairly regularly. It's not as popular as Haichu, but I have noticed it showing up more. Like, Haichu I've actually seen available in my local grocery store, uh, but Pucho I haven't. I do, however, see it at like my local Asian market or the import store. Places where they do try to bring more in. Uh, I tend to see at least one or two flavors there. So it's one of those where you might have run into it before, you might not have. We've had it on the channel a couple of times, but not super often. It's definitely not as popular, at least as far as, sending things abroad are concerned. I don't know if it's more popular in Japan than Haichu or not. My guess is not, just because Haichu is amazing. But this is certainly something that shows up around. So if you're not familiar with Pucho, it's a chewy candy similar to Haichu, but it has like these gel things in there. And this is apparently supposed to be more of a gummy more similar to the gel bits than the chewy candy itself. I'm really kind of interested about this, mostly because I saw the word melon, and yeah, I love melon. I do. Melon is just kind of one of those words where I just kind of hone in on it. I'm a big fan, so I'm very excited to try this one. With all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu. Okay, here we go. It's like, okay, how do I break into this thing? And they have the little perforation. Makes my life easier. I appreciate how often we get things like that. Like, the packaging design tends to be really good. Okay, that is super cute. There's like a little face on you. It's a little face. Okay. That was nice and easy. Okay. So I'm going to start. I'm going to twist this so that the face is facing forward. It wasn't when I opened it, but it is now because it makes me happy. So we're going to start with the one that I suspect is the plain soda Ramune flavor, just because if you've been on the channel for a while, you probably already know this. If you're new, hi, welcome, thank you for joining. I am generally not super fond of the plain soda flavors, just because for me, I prefer soda to be flavored. They're not bad, it's just a personal preference of mine, so we're going to start with this one. So it's nice, just a little bit of gummy. It has kind of that sweet ramen flavor. You can taste the carbonation in there. It's not bad. Recently we had another one of those mix and match candy sets, and that one happened to be a Batsu game, which I was not okay with, so it was actually the worst for October. But one thing that they do, it's not, I've seen this done outside of the Batsu game. One thing that I thought was really well done is they had, like the plain soda, but then they also had fruit flavors with it, and was meant to be mix and match. And I find that in those situations, I appreciate the Ramune better, but on its own, I think I'm going to like this one much better. So this is our melon soda. I'm really excited for this one. Considering how tiny it has a really good amount of flavor in it. It has that nice melon flavor that is just so good, and it has like the touch of the carbonation since it is a melon soda flavor. Really good, really tasty. I am a fan. Like I said, I tend to prefer my sodas to be flavored, and honestly, the Japanese candy makers are just so good at capturing fruit flavors that yeah, the plain ramen kind of feels like a wasted opportunity to really showcase uh, something that they really excel at. Gochiso-sama. So to recap, we did our Puccho Gummy Candy, Melon Soda, and Ramune, which was really good. The flavors were really solid. It was really nice. I like how small they were, honestly, because you could have just one, or you could just get a few and knock them back. Also, the packaging is just super cute, super fun. All in all, not a bad option. I'm really kind of glad I tried that. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.